Oh, it's early in the morning, but it is light out here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's light enough to get out and start working, so we're not going to be a lazy farmer and waste away the day. I am enjoying Antioquia origin coffee from Juan Valdez. One of my staples. Let's see. It's the beginning of a new month, so we're going to sit down here at the table and we're going to make out a check to make a principal payment on our loan. We have plenty of money. We could probably just pay it off, but we'll pay the principals down 5,000 euros at a time for the time being. So in the finances screen, I hit repay 5,000 and we now only owe 40,000. So that's good. Boy, I spun like all the way around to get another cup or another sip of coffee. And again. All right. So since it's the beginning of the month, we're going to have dairy products that need to go to the market. We were doing silage baling. The gate open. I'm trying to... I left everything open. What am I doing? Lights on. Okay, so this leads me to believe that I was going to put things away or do something before I started recording this episode, which I apparently have not done. The lights are on, though. I should probably turn all these lights off. Yeah, I probably left the lights on and everything so that I would remember to do whatever it was I thought I was going to do. I'm going to have to think. These are mine to keep. That's right. And then I was doing more silage baling and yeah. I think I had made bales, but I hadn't wrapped them yet. Which is probably why I left this open. Because I need to get the bale trailer out. Well, we'll worry about that later. Let's get the dairy stuff going here. So let me check on the cows, see how much milk I have to take. It's also the beginning of a new month, so I'll need to take a look at reproduction, see if I need to move cows around at all. I've only got 2369, so that's like only one tank full I can take up. And then I'm looking, feed's okay. And I do have 10 cows at 90% reproduction. These are probably my oldest ones at 46 months, so I'd probably get rid of those 2. So let's say 8 that we'll need to keep, 2 that we can get rid of. And then we'll get rid of some of these 39-month-olds. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then does that mean we'll be able to replace 8 from the other place? I don't know. I got a wagon at Total Mix Ration to put in if I need to. believe we only got one tank full. That's alright. I think we got a lot of dairy products. So at the dairy, it's kind of like a 1 month's lean and 1 month's good. The next month's good. And then back, it kind of repeats that process. So. How does everything look? It's a new month. Potatoes gonna flower. I don't know. I think September's when they're gonna be ready to harvest. We're gonna have a lot of things to do come September. Grapes will be ready. So the wheat's not ready yet. Probably next month. So yeah, it's another month of busy work as we wait for the wheat to get ready to harvest. How is the grapevine? Oh, yeah, the grapes are showing up. Do we have green grapes or are they red grapes? I don't know. I think it turned red. We'll put this into the dairy portion, which is a little slower. And let me check, see exactly what's in there. So to move, I've got, it looks like 6 pallets of butter and 2 pallets of cheese. Should be a good month. And then, yeah, I think it's just got the milk we just brought is all. So we'll park the Ursus in the tank over here out of the way. We'll grab the truck and get it loaded and get that down to the outdoor market, Targ. I didn't even look at my greenhouse when we were down at the farm, did I? I don't think we just took stuff from there, did we? No, it was eggs. It was eggs, I remember. You know, we could use this truck. Did I change clothes? Probably not. I got the units of measure right. I didn't go around and make sure everything is in first person. We could use this truck with bales if we had to. Although I don't know if we could get them out of here either. We'll just leave it running. Is that a good idea? Probably not. I am going to try and do this the easy way, which will probably mean it won't be that easy. I'm going to try and grab 2 pallets at a time. So this will go a little quicker. Actually, that went pretty well. I think sometimes when you're trying to, you know, make it easier to load, and doing a couple at a time. They get off a little bit and stuff, and you end up doing more work than if you had picked them up one at a time. But I think that worked pretty well. We had to do a little bit of minor adjustment, but for the most part, it went pretty smooth. And it all loaded very nicely on the truck there, so. This truck is very good for this role. Very fortunate to have been able to pick it up used. So we're just going to take this down to Tard. We'll deliver that here at the beginning of the month, which we normally do. Because if we... How is progress coming along here? Not significantly much. If we were to come down to the... or deliver dairy products every month, or I'm sorry, every day, we wouldn't get a whole lot of farming done because we'd just be delivering this stuff. And it's a nice payday to do it all at once. Oh. 9621 and another 6174 for 16,000 euros roughly. I don't like it when it breaks up the delivery like that. I just wasn't completely in the trigger the right way. Happens. All right. So our wheat's not going to be ready to harvest. We could probably get, well, somebody's got something ready to harvest there. It could be barley or something. But not ours. It's not over here, and I don't think we're going to have anything ready to harvest. So. It's alright. We'll take a look at things later and see if maybe we can take a contract or something. But for the most part, I'm not going to worry about it. Keep doing our grass or the contract grass work, I suppose. I don't know. It'll be a long month though, so yeah, we need something interesting to keep us busy. So we'll take the tank back to the farm. To evaluate what's going on with the baling contract and figure out where we're at. I have too much time that passes between my Let's Plays because I got too many going on. So what? We're juggling 5 right now. So it's like once a week, roughly, we get on here. So a week later, you kind of forget where you're at. I should make notes or something, or I should not do 5 Let's Plays. I'm trying to get at the point where I kind of wrap these up. For example, here in Poland, kind of our end point, our end goal is to get the vineyard harvested and the stuff processed into grape juice. and sold in our restaurant tasting room. Winery. So greenhouse stuff. Corn looks good. We just drove by the vineyard. Grass got another month. So we'll head out to the biogas plant and over to the other farm. We'll see the field that we're doing the contracts on. I think, if I remember, if memory serves, I got grass baled on 2 of the 3 fields. And they are ready to go. I think that was my wrapper over there. Where's the T25 at? Oh, the mower's here. So that needs to go out and do the other field. Yeah, I think I had planned on relocating all that stuff before I started recording this morning, but alright. I got a trailer full of silage here ready to take down to the farm. We're getting low on the silage here. Bit of manure right there, huh? Everything looks fine here. Not much digestate. Let me hop in here, put this little bit in there. Oh, I'm not picking it up. Why not? Down on the floor. There we go. There we go. Get this out of the way. To the farm, check on the younger dairy cows. So that grass field over there by that substation, that's the other one I need to cut yet. So over here, let's leave that running. I don't plan on being here very long. Just want to check on the cows. Man, they look like they could use straw. Where is the T20? I need the T25 over here. Actually, the straw looks pretty good. Feed looks fine. So I'd be looking for maybe 8 cows old enough to take over. There's 4 there, 19 months. Oh yeah, and these are 12, so they're producing milk. So yeah, that I could take 8 over there easy, and then leave me 8 yearlings here. Wow, that cornfield almost looks taller than the one over by the house. So I didn't get that close to it, so maybe it was this tall. Okay, yeah, so I've got nothing ready to harvest. Other people do, but I do not. So if we can figure out where the T25 is, with our bale spikes on it, we can start wrapping, I think. Of course, I prefer to have the trailer at the field at the same time so that we can get it wrapped and loaded. Okay, I don't know where it's at. I need to find my T25. Is it back here? There it is. Okay. Mystery solved. I just didn't put it away from when we were spreading manure, I guess. Can't put very many on here. Like 3. Should I even bother? Let me take a look at the contract screen and understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so 16 is the one that's close here. That's going to South Valley Biomass. Then 79 at the top of the hill is going to the sell everything. And then, okay. Oh, that one's supposed to be dried with the tedder, so that's hail. Hail. Hey! Okay, so. All right. So that makes things a little more understandable. So if I have to take the straps off, for it to deliver, let's see. How many did we get in this field? We got to take probably half of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll load 3 on here. Hopefully we can get away with it. So let me go grab this. This doesn't work great. not sure why, but it does not work great with the wrapper. I shouldn't leave it running. Okay. Go get the T25. So I load 3 on there and try and deliver them. And then come back and get the other 3. I don't know. No, we need to check on the other field. So we wrap them all, load 3, and then we'll go deliver them, and then we'll take a look to the other field. Oh, we could load the other 3 back on, or maybe complete. Yeah. Trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. Oh, what I could do. Yeah, I could come back, load the other 3, and then go up to the other field, and then load all the excess ones back on this trailer here that we're going to keep. We can offload them later. Look it up. That's a plan. Let's do this. Okay, so that's 4 additional bales, plus the 3 that I put on the trailer. So what we'll do is we'll go see if we can get away with just delivering 3, and I think it's going to South Biomass Energy Plant. And then these 4 maybe we'll get to keep. Let's go see how many bales are on the other field. If it's 8 bales, we could try and load 4 on here to take to the sell everything. Let's not push it. Alright. See what we got in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 over here as well, right? Yeah. So we can try the same thing and see if we can get away with just 3 over here. Bales here. All right, so let's see what happens. Delivering 3. Oh, so we're gonna have to bring another one. So we're probably gonna have to deliver 4 on the other one as well. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do that. Should I just bring the T25 up here with the bale? I think I might. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab the other bale with the T25. And then we'll load 4 up here. I was kind of really hoping I'd get away with something there, but it didn't work out. It's okay. I think I saw this bale initially, so I had 8 in this field. Well, we'll try it again. We'll see if we can get away with 4. See what happens. We can always come back and grab it and take 1 more if we can. I can't help it, I'm greedy. Forward a little bit again. And then that should be that. So these bales are going to sell everything, which is over at the biogas plant, which is a pain in the butt to back up to, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so let's go go ahead and raise that, fold it up. And we're done with the 25K for now. We're done with the T25 for now. Hop in the Ursus. See what we can get away with. Then we can grab the tedder and we can go get that other field cut and tedded. Get the silage bales off of these fields. Man, there are a lot of harvests. There are a lot of fields ready to harvest. I don't know if I want to do a harvest contract or not. I don't know, I blame it on trying to do it on a controller. It's hard to make just the subtle inputs, but it's also, I'm not good at it. The wheel and pedals, I'd probably be better. At least that's what I tell myself. Alright, let's go ahead, unstrap, and see what happens. Oh, I remember now. This was a pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go get the T25 and bring it over here and see if I can do it one bale at a time, if that'll work better. It's the height of this trailer, I think. Oh, there we go. So we got one was 26. Come on now, take another one. Alright, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to go get the T25. I'll see you back here in a minute. I have not seen a message come up, so that leads me to believe that it didn't take any of the other ones. So I'll go ahead and I'll pull it over here. Deliver them. Oh, there it took it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's done. Ah, it took that one anyway. Oh, it's probably... So that was a waste of time going and getting the T25. What am I going to do next? I'm going to have lunch. Okay, well, it's a little after 1. Let's get back to work. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Yamzi Big Blue up to the field. So that we can maybe load those other silage bales on here. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna stack stuff down here. I think I can move those hay bales over there and then stack silage bales behind the chicken coop. That's where my honey spawn point is, so I can't really put it. I talked about this before, didn't we? Let's not spend time hashing over old ground, right? I was thinking, because I don't have a whole lot to do right now, maybe I should start planting canola to spread things out, but really, everything I'm growing, I'm doing it because I'm using it for the most part. All the grass I'm making into hay or silage, mostly hay, I think. My grass, at least. The cereal crop, the wheat, we're doing that primarily so we can get the straw off of it. Corn we're chopping for silage. I guess the sunflowers were just growing to grow sunflowers, let's see, we'll park in here. We want to have access to both sides. Do I want to load these now? Why don't I do it quick now? It won't take nothing but a minute. Get the other stuff later. And the other, what is it, 3? So let's go grab the tedder attachment and we'll get on mowing that field. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any harvest contracts. It just don't seem to be worth the effort so much. I don't know. I may change my mind. Just like I did with the grass contracts. Although they pay better. They do take longer. But I do like to keep the excess bales. They generally seem to be of more use to me than excess crop. Excess crop you just sell. The excess bales, for the most part, I'm using. Rethinking, am I really going to save any time by going and grabbing the tedder now? Because it's almost going to be the same distance. I think I'll just go cut, go grab the tedder, and then go grab the windrower. because I'm going to be putting it on, taking it off so I can put the cutter bar on. All seems unnecessary. Okay, well that's all windrowed nice. Unfortunately, I got no tractors over here to run the baler. Really need to probably keep something out over here. So I'm going to run in. Where am I going? I'm going to go to the farm. Grab the Ursus. This will be good to have over there because it's low on fuel, so I could just take this up to the fuel station later this evening, make sure that it's topped off. So I'm going to grab the Ursus. I'm going to come back here. We'll grab the mower. We'll grab the baler and we'll get over and we'll bale that. Uh-oh. I got the priority road. Look out. No, no, no. No, sir. 25 now. Load up the bales. Put 3 on the trailer. I'll grab the other 2 with this to take over to the farm for the cow barn there. Yeah, so we'll grab those 2 there. I don't know if we'll really need 3. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Would rather have the hay to feed the dairy cows, though. It's alright. We'll make more. And then, since I'm superstitious, I'll have to make sure that we get all the bales off of the fields. Although I don't think they'll disappear when I collect on the contract, but I'm not going to chance it. I know I can carry 2 straw bales. How about 2 hay bales? We'll try that. Straight shot. Should be alright. Happen. There we go. Together. I've moved 2 hay bales before, or sorry, 2 straw bales before. I don't know if I've done 2 hay. Just trying to get them out the fields. Should be alright. As long as they don't try and lift them too high. It's not lifting the back, so it should be okay. So we'll just bring them over here. Off the field. Should be no risk of losing these. Strap these and run to the delivery location. Actually, it's a pretty straight shot. We can go the back way, and we can cue the circus music, and I'll try and back in. So it's been a long day. What, 7:30 almost already. I know baling contracts or doing grass work is just not the most exciting thing in the world, but I think we're gonna be happy about having this silage and how easy it's gonna make it to feed the dairy cows with the mixer. Once I get these on here, I think we'll be ready to collect on the contracts. I think I'm gonna pull this, I don't know, off the field if I can. I'm just gonna block the road here, that way I know I'm out of the field. I don't think it's a problem, but I am superstitious, so you'll have to bear with me. Alright. The T25 is off the field as well. I'm going to collect on the contracts. There we go. We got about, what, 8 and 5? 13, 14,000 euros probably for doing the contract. Everything looks like it's still on the trailer. So I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.